Hello and welcome to another episode of Dad versus Daughter. I'm Tim the
I'm
Dad.
Megan the daughter.
Megan, what are we going to rock out to?
We're going to play Rock Hard 1977. This is from DeVere.
Yes, this is a worker placement game. I would say this was the hottest game of Gen Con.
Yeah.
So let's get it to the table. We're going to play through it, and I think I'm going to win.
I don't think so.
You don't think so?
No, I'm pretty good.
I can rock out.
No.
We'll see. This is a worker placement game at heart. We have three phases basically to our day. We have the morning, we have the night, and then we have our hangout, which is after hours, because that's where all the cool party stuff happens. Mm-hmm. So we each have a character, and our player boards are like amplifiers. Mm-hmm. So I'm going to show you mine here. So I am Rafael Santiago. He's a well-connected. He plays keyboards, and he is a male. We have what would they call our base stats up here. So we have chops, and that's set at 2. Reputation is set at 2, and songs are at 2. So that's our starting. Our royalties are set at 0. Our cravings, because we like candy in this game, because this is a game of candy or of sex, candy, and rock and roll, essentially. But we're starting our cravings at 0, and this is our low sugar indicator, and we're going to be starting out with off. But our player board fits right inside of this snazzy thing. We each have already picked a job. I am going to be an executive assistant, and it's going to tell me essentially I have to roll a dice at the start of every turn to find out when I'm actually working as an executive assistant. I'm going to gain $2 when I work, and I also have an ability, and that's why I have this little token there. My ability says once per round I can secretly peek at the top card of any deck, whether it's in a playable, whether it's playable in the current phase, and either put it back on the deck, or if allowed during the current phase, I can play it. And then it says remove the ability token, which is that, as a reminder that this ability has been used, and you put it back during the cleanup phase. So Megan, who are you?
I am playing as Doc Sapphire. He's the Merry Maker. They're the lead guitarist, and they are androgynous. So kind of fun. So their ability is I begin the game with 3 Sapphire tokens. During any prep phase, before anyone has taken a turn, you may give 1 to another player. Both you and that player gain either a chop, a reputation, or a song. It is your choice.
Yes.
And my job is a sound engineer.
We're each also going to start with $1, which this money is really
so
cool.
Yeah.
And we start with 1 piece of candy. Mm-hmm. We also start with 2 life experience cards. And these are really just kind of flavor text. What we're really looking at are the symbols. Mm-hmm. Because whenever we collect 4 of any one symbol or 1 of each of the symbols, plus we also have a wild that we can use, we're going to turn those in for 5 points. Or 5 fame. Yes. Fame and points are the same thing. But the life experiences are actually very humorous. These are things that have happened prior to us playing the game. Mm-hmm. I'm not going to read that, and I'm not going to read this, but just know, like I said,
they're not entirely family friendly.
No, so you can read them on the screen. You can pause it and look at that. But essentially, that's to give us a couple of starting icons.
The game does say it's 16 and up. Because it is kind of mature.
It is of a more mature thing.
This guy's butt in the cover, so yeah.
That is true. So what we're going to do is, like I said, we have a morning, night, and after hours. So on our turn, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be taking our little player on his little stand, and we're going to be placing those out onto the different areas on the board. Now, unless something says different, you can only occupy a space with 1 token. Now we do have anytime tokens or anytime things. So we have buy or sell candy, we have donate blood, we have write a song, and we have work. And you'll see that we have an infinity symbol there, so any player can go there. However, we also have what they call the push icon, which is the finger pointing towards the guitar pick. And that means that if somebody else goes there, they're going to go to the left of you. So they're actually first in line because the rules actually say you're going to push people out of the way.
Yeah, well, that also determines your player order because these little numbered guitar picks here determine the order that we will start the next round in. So the hangout ones will get shuffled around each time we start a new phase. And if you happen to go to the 11th or the 10th spot, you also get victory points because you're essentially going last. So it kind of gives you a little bonus point for that.
The game says you're going to the 2 hot spots.
Yeah.
Basically, those are clubs. And those cards are going to give us some extra benefits. The wild ones do not. The wild one is at Slinkies.
Do the set collection, yeah.
So we have Slinkies, we have Jacks, we have Buds, we have Hoovers, and we have the Backstage.
So Backstage is going to be your romance. That's going to boost your reputation or give you songs. Hoovers is your fun cards. It'll give you candy or money. Buds is business, so there's some various rule-breaking advantages on those. And Jacks is glamour, boost of fame or reputation. And Slinkies is wild, no special benefits, just a good time.
Yeah, and the text on these is very suggestive.
Yes, it is.
So this is your spoiler warning.
Content warning, yeah.
Your content warning, definitely. But what we're going to do is some of the places that we go, we're going to be able to increase our chops, reputation, our songs, because what we're going to need to do is get those up to a certain amount to do things like record deals. And that's going to be where we're going to gain royalties. So royalties is something we're going to collect at the end of a round. And like our first record deal is only going to give us $2. Our next record deal gives us $3 and a fame point. And then the top record deal gives us 5 money and 2 fame. And we're also going to be, when we go to these other places, we play these gigs. We have, TJ's, we have the Fox Den, and then we have this one here where anybody can go to. Yep. And that's variable.
They're random gigs. So each round we're going to get a new one. It'll offer us different things. And if anything is in red, that means you're basically losing that or you're giving it up.
You have to pay it in order to basically use that. We also have jobs. We talked about that. But if we skip our job, we get basically one of these tokens. Whenever we have 3, we've essentially either quit or we've been fired.
Yeah.
And then we become professional musicians.
I mean, that's the goal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We also have a manager, and I'm going to talk about that in just a second. But what we want to do is we have an area over there where we can record a demo, and you'll see that some of these require, like the record deal, requires you to have a demo tape, and then you can negotiate better deals on future turns. Higher indie promo, you have to have a record deal for the first spot, but the second spot you have to have at least a demo tape or a record deal. Yeah. Those are really about the only ones that kind of have. Well, I guess these have prerequisites that you have to have.
So some of these you have to have X amount of chops and songs, and you also need to hire roadies.
Yes.
So we're going to get our crew over here.
Panda Palace, you only have to have 1 roadie. Yenser Arena, you have to have 2. And if you're playing Carter Stadium, hey, that's a big place. You need 3.
I think you probably need more than 3.
Yeah. Plus, it's going to tell you that your reputation plus your chops has to equal 19 or greater.
A lot.
We have never actually played in the stadium.
But the last game we did, I did max out 2 of my stats, but it was the last turn.
Yeah. So let's go ahead and we're going to talk about the managers because in reverse turn order, basically what you're going to do is you're going to shuffle these up. You're going to deal out a number equal to the number of players. And then whoever is last, basically in reverse order, you're going to get to pick. So we have Tommy Rock here. Let's see his card. It says if you have 10 or less reputation, you gain a reputation extra whenever you play Panda Palace or Yenser Arena. Because on those, you can gain chops or reputation. Same with Yenser Arena. And then we have Vanessa Castillo. It says once per round, any day action costs $1 less. Then you turn this card to indicate that you've used the ability. So I know they can't say tap because that's copyrighted by another game. But basically you're going to just show that. But that's a nice thing that you can do once per round. But I think what I'm going to do is, since I'm going last.
No, go for
it. Because, wait a minute.
I didn't. I just put them there. I didn't.
Oh, did you want to go second?
I can.
Okay, so since you're going to go second, you took my manager.
Yep.
Okay, so I'm going to have Vanessa. And that's going to go on the player or on the manager spot on our player board.
So now that we have managers, you have to pay them. So with each round, we'll advance the little calendar marker here. Once we pass June, we have to pay that manager $1. Once we pass September, it's $3. And at the end of the game, we'll have to pay them $5. If you cannot pay your manager, you lose 3 fame for every $1 you are short. So you kind of want to make sure you pay them.
And I think that the rule book even says basically managers are not your friend.
It does say
They're
that.
under contract. So while they're going to try to help you out, they also want their money.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. The game is pretty funny with the rule book and all.
Yeah. The candy. So we have nice little candy tokens here. So candy is going to allow you to get extra action. And we know kind of what candy is referring to, but this is a family-friendly game.
To some extent.
Whenever you spend candy, you're going to take a Sugar Rush card, and it's going to tell you you might get 1 extra action, you might get 2, but you have to increase your craving by 1, and you roll for low blood sugar. Basically, you're going to roll this die. If you roll a number that is less than the number that is on your cravings, then you have low blood sugar. You have to flip your indicator to on, and then on the next turn, instead of being able to take a normal day action, you have to go to recovery because you got some bad candy. And then we're going to end up at the end of the round, we do cleanup, and we're going to shuffle these back in.
Sometimes candy's good though, because you can get like soft candy.
That is true.
And that's good stuff.
And there are places on the board where you'll see like a Ghostbuster symbol that says no candy. Basically, that means you can only ever play 1 gig here. You can't use an extra action and say play TJ's and then go play Yenser Arena. It does kind of, make it more thematic. Kind of the same way with going to bed early. You can't go out to the club and go to bed early. We also have an event deck. We're going to flip that card over, and that's going to give us something that's going to happen every turn. And then we have 3 different decks.
Performance, production, and publicity.
Yes. So in a 2-player game, the first player that is able to do this is going to get 5 points. If you were playing or I should say 2 or 3-player game, if you were playing 4 or 5 players, then you can get 8, 5, and 3. So those are just different types of bonuses that you can get. We're also using what they call a rising star. You get this nice little card here, and this is in a 2 and 3-player game. Essentially, this is like a dummy player that they're going to occupy spaces. But the cool thing is it tells you that in the first month during the day, you're going to basically put a cube of a non-player color on there, and you're going to block the radio interview. In the night, you're going to block the rehearsal at Studio B, and in the after hours, you're going to block the backstage. And like I said, it's nice because you're going to do these all different depending on the month and the time of day. The last thing to talk about is that we are each given 3 personal goal cards. We are going to look at these. Some of these are going to be end of game. Some of these other ones are going to be, you're going to score them as soon as you're able to do them. You're going to pick 2 out of the 3. So I'm just showing you mine, and you keep these hidden unless it tells you to flip them.
Mine say I have to reveal them, so mine will be up for everyone to see.
And it shows you the number you're going to get at the bottom. So I'm going to keep this one. I've had this one before. And then, I don't think I'm going to do that one. So I'm going to keep these 2. So you can see what those are. That one's going to get discarded. And like I said, we're going to keep those hidden.
Yours are all hidden?
Mine are hidden.
Okay, mine are when reveal this card when selected.
Oh wow, you got 6 points if you get to do this.
So mine are do a radio interview and or hire an indie promo at least 3 times and play 3 or more random gigs. And when those are achieved, I get 6 points immediately.
And that's what these extra little cubes are for,
kind of help
is
you mark.
to do that. And there's some other things that you might have to mark on the board as well. But I think that's pretty much it. We'll kind of talk through things as they happen. But let's get ready to play.
You're first for a change.
I am first, which I'm not used to doing.
See, sometimes I let you go first if it's an advantage to me, though.
It is. Okay.
This is only this round.
That is true.
The turn order changes pretty frequently.
Yep. I think what I need to do is, I know I need money, but first I got to look at my job. So I have to actually roll the die to find out when I work. So it's a 3. So I'm working during the night.
Okay.
So I'm not working during the day. And when you want to spend candy, you do that at the start of your turn before you've done anything else. But I do not believe I'm going to do that at the moment. I am going to, wow, I really wanted something else better there. You know what? I'm going to donate blood.
Okay.
Just for $1.
Not bad.
And if you can see the money, it's like all, people have written on it and things like that.
Kissed it with the phone number written on it.
It looks really cool.
It is cool. Attention to detail in this game is really cool. I'm gonna write a song. So move my knob to 3. Okay.
All right, so now we're gonna move into the night phase. I'm gonna go to work just because I want some money. So I am going to get $2. $2. That reminds me of Better Off Dead. Excellent 80s movie.
Never seen that.
Yeah, the whole thing about $2. The little newspaper, Johnny, newspaper delivery kid. $2. I want my $2.
That's nice. I am going to. I'm gonna play.
Oh, you know what? We didn't talk about the event.
Yeah, let's see what that is.
Citywide labor shortage. No one wants to serve this crowd even for money. All hangout spots are unavailable this round.
No.
So it didn't affect us yet.
But nothing here.
Yeah, nobody gets to go to the hangouts.
Well, that sucks.
And the rule book even tells you when you're blocking things off with the events, you might want to just throw the card on it.
I'm gonna play TJ's though because I have 3 songs. So I got a reputation and I have 1 fame point, please.
Yes, you may.
Put me on the board. Okay.
All right. Well, so I'm not gonna go to the hangout, but I'm gonna go and.
You need $3.
I have $3. I'm gonna cut a demo tape.
All right.
So here's my $3.
Tape.
Nice little tape icon or tape
Mix
token.
Yep. I only have $1. I'm gonna go to work.
I go to work.
So I get $2 for doing my job. All right.
That's the end of that round. So the player aid actually walks you through everything, which I think this is really good. I just wish it was a little bigger.
Yeah.
So the first thing you do is you collect royalties, which we don't have any. The next thing we do is pay manager. We don't have to. Then we rearrange the turn order.
I am first. I'm at 5. You're at a 6.
Yep. So you go there.
Back your standees. Oh, your guy popped out.
Yep. Take back your standees. Check for low blood sugar. Nobody used candy.
No.
We don't shuffle the rush deck because we didn't do anything. Megan is randomizing the hot hangouts.
Yep.
Which the hot hangout is at
Hooters,
Hoover's, and Jack's.
Yep.
And then we advance the round marker.
Yep. And we also have to do our Rising Star. Move them.
Yep.
So we're in May. They're going to block Rehearsal Studio A.
Okay.
TJ's and Hoover's. Okay. I am first. I would like to do a radio interview, please.
Okay, so you're going to get 1 reputation.
Yep. Boop.
I think I will go to, I'm going to hire a publicist.
Okay.
It's going to cost me $1, but I will get 1 reputation and I will get 1 point.
Nice.
So I'll go from 2 to 3.
Oh, sorry. New gig. You get a new event.
Oh,
too.
yeah. Thank you.
Our new gig is the Goldberg Bar Mitzvah. Nothing's too good for little Bobby, who is at 13 today. He's now a man. On the other hand, Mom's hiring you, so apparently some things are too good.
Yeah. So it's
You
going to
get
be
$3,
$3, but you lose a reputation.
You paid for your brother.
So our event is cockroach fumigation in Rehearsal Studio A.
That's fine. They're there.
Yeah. And to think that everyone complained about the roaches and you thought it was a band. No one may use Rehearsal Studio A during this round, which it's actually
Already
blocked off anyway.
That's
so
fine.
there's B, but here's A. So
You can't use.
thankfully we forgot to do the events, but they didn't affect us that round.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. So now it's
I'm
you.
first. Yep. I am.
Oh, sorry. I was supposed to roll to see when I work.
When you work?
I don't work until night.
I'll play the bar mitzvah, even though I lose a rep. But I get 3 cash.
That's not bad. I go to work, so I will get $2.
Nice. I'm gonna go cut a demo. Because I'm a sound engineer, when I record a demo, I pay 1 less, and I do not draw a missed work token because I think I did it on the job. So, get my demo.
Yeah, because your job is the nighttime.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, so I don't miss my work there.
All right.
Where would you like to go?
You know where I always
You
like
like
to
to
go?
go backstage.
I like to go backstage.
How about some backstage passes?
How about some backstage passes? Okay, so backstage says, I meet a fan who inspires me. I can either gain a song or I can gain 3 songs and lose my next daytime action.
Ooh, you had a very good time.
It had a very good time. You know what? I'm gonna take the 3 songs. That takes me up to 5 songs.
Okay. Well, so you were at 9. I am at 6. Turn order is going to stay the same. None of us have royalties yet. Not paying the manager. Go ahead and flip the next event.
Okay.
While we're doing this part of the phase.
Yeah.
And I'll get the new gig up.
They're usually pretty good about remembering this.
Wrong order. The next gig is a trade show. The gear is mostly garbage, but the gal who can make it sound good looks as if she'd rather be anywhere but here. You may immediately take a hire crew action, ignore any player standees currently here.
Okay. Punk rock becomes popular.
Okay.
Frankly, Sheena wasn't getting anywhere as a yacht rocker. The higher indie promo space, which is this one, are open for everybody. Okay. So not just one player can go there.
All right.
And then where are we placing these people?
We are in June, so they are going to Crew Space 1, which is the cheapest.
Okay.
Fox Den and Buds. Buds is the hottest, so that's where they're at.
So I don't get a daytime action.
No, you don't. I need more chops.
Chops,
if I
go
go
to
to
the rehearsal.
Yeah, I'll rehearse.
Yeah, pays $1, but you get a chop.
My chop. There we go.
All right. I lost my turn, so
did.
your turn.
I think I went to TJ's one round thinking it was songs and not chops. So if I did that, I apologize. I probably should have went to the Fox Den because I had the rep. So if I did that, that's on me.
Oh, I forgot my manager. Any day action cost me 1 less.
Yeah.
But that's okay. Just realize it. I missed that.
We did. I guess I'll hire a crew action since someone's there. So that's $1. So I'll take a crew. And I worked a random gig.
Did I roll for the job?
I don't think you did.
All right, I don't think I did either.
Well, you missed your daytime action, so if it was in the day, it didn't matter.
That's in the day, so.
You missed your job.
I did miss my job.
You missed work.
Okay.
So now you can go, though.
So I will... What do you get at the trade show?
Trade show, you get your hire crew, ignore any player standees.
Yeah, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to go to TJ's so that I can get a reputation.
And a fame.
Actually, you know what? I don't want a reputation. I want a chop.
Well,
I
you
can't.
have to go to Fox. Someone's there.
All right, so I'll go get a reputation.
Okay, reputation and a fame.
And a fame.
Yep. Let's see. I need... Go here to Jax's. Mistaken for the parking attendant again. Park the jerk's car. If you do, I get $2. If not, I get a song. You gotta pay the manager after this round.
Oh, yeah, I'm only paying him 1. I got money.
I'm not gonna park the guy's car, so I'm gonna get a song.
You write the songs that make the whole world sing.
Maybe, who knows?
Well, I would really like to go to Bud's.
You can go to Slinky.
But I'm gonna have to go to Slinky's. Just because I can't get there, and so this is I don't get anything. That says if you are a singer, are you vocal about it?
You get a point though because you went to one of the hot hangouts.
So I get an extra point, and I've completed a set of all 4 different.
Yep.
So I get 5 points.
And that set cannot be used for any other set, so you can just go ahead and set those cards aside.
Yep.
So you don't accidentally use them again.
Put them there.
All right. So collect royalties. No one has those. Pay the manager $1. Range new turn order. It is the same. I'm at 8. You're at 10. Yep. Take back your standees. Your guy does not want to stay in your little thing.
We'll talk about that in the review. It's okay.
No, I got it a little bit better. Okay, shuffle these up. Get a new event. Random gig. No one has the low blood sugar right now, so we're good there.
And let's see, where is our
We're
Rising
in
Star
July.
July, Crew Space 2, second cheapest. Panda Palace, second space opener. And Jax.
Okay.
So you are still first.
I have that 3. I'm gonna go ahead and cut my record deal. So I get a royalty at the end of this round.
Oh yeah,
did you flip it?
I did, but so I haven't read it yet.
Okay.
So
this one's Yacht Party. You wouldn't be caught dead playing Yacht Rock, but rock on a yacht, heck yeah.
The FCC is holding hearings on payola. Don't you just love it when the government plays whack-a-mole on the taxpayer's dime? No one may hire indie promo this round.
Okay.
So those
That's
are
fine for me.
Yeah, and I got to roll for my job.
You work at night.
I'm
After hours?
working after hours. Okay. All right. I'm actually gonna spend some candy.
Okay.
So I'm gonna spend some candy. I'm gonna draw a Sugar Rush card, which says increase cravings by 1. So that's basically just a reminder.
Yeah.
My cravings are at 1. I roll for low blood sugar. I can't roll
lower than
a
a
1, so I'm not gonna even bother doing that. And that's it. I do get 1 bonus action.
All right.
So I essentially have 2 actions. So what I'm going to do is I am going to go to Studio A. I'm going to pay $1, and I will get a chop.
And then,
actually, because that's a daytime, I'll remember my manager. I don't have to pay that.
you turn her.
Yes.
Tap her.
That sounds bad. But
You're not a vampire.
then I will, for my next action, I will, you know what? I'm going to hire crew for $1. Oh, I can't.
No.
Can't do that because it's got the little no sugar or no candy.
No.
So I'm going to do an interview, and that will increase my reputation by 1.
Okay.
So.
Okay, I'm going to go play at TJ's. So I get a rep and a fame, please.
By the way, that was soft candy.
Oh, okay.
I guess I have to play the Fox Den. And that's going to give me
a chop and a point.
Many chops. I'm at 4 chops. I got to remember my ability here. But I actually think it's a pretty weak ability.
Yeah,
Looking
I guess
at the top
I
card
could be
of the
doing
deck.
9 more. Yeah, that's during the prep phase. I might do that next turn. Next round. Okay. I need to go to Hoover's. Hoover says, someone calls you a derogatory term. Do you want to fight them? Yeah, I want to fight them. I get a rep and a point.
Okay.
I mean, even if I don't fight them, I just get a rep and then I discard the card. So why wouldn't I fight them?
Well, there's no consequence.
No, just discard the card. Well,
Okay.
I guess you don't get to keep your
discard
set.
the card?
You don't get your set.
Oh.
Oh well, I've got my set though, so 5 for me, please, because that's 1 of each.
You don't have to discard that card?
No, because I'm fighting them.
Oh.
If I didn't fight, I would lose it.
Gotcha.
But I'm fighting them, so I get
So
a
you
point.
get 5 points, so
Yep.
you're up to 8.
Yep.
Okay. Guess where I'm going? I got some backstage passes.
You're always going there.
I
You
go
get
there.
2 fame though, because you're at the hot one.
Ooh, all right. So backstage, I hook up with a smoking hot fan. I get 2 reputation.
Okay.
That takes me up to 7.
You're still gonna be in last place.
That's okay.
So collect royalties. I get royalties now. I get $2. Pay manager. We're not doing that. Turn order stays the same. Take back your standee. Check for low sugar.
Oh, so
And shuffle your sugar.
I have to
rush
shuggle.
deck.
Shuggle. I have to shuggle that back in.
Okay.
And did you do this?
I have not. Nope.
Okay, I will go ahead and flip the event.
Okay.
It says candy sellers offer free samples.
Ooh.
Just 1 can't hurt, right?
No.
All players immediately gain 1 candy.
So our gig is a campus lunch concert. Pop quiz. What's talented and original and can't get enough of what's sweet? You say. A+.
Okay.
You get a chop, a song, and some candy.
And we're in July.
Hey, while we're in the prep phase, though, I'm going to do my turn. So both you and the player gain 1 base stat of your choice.
I'm going to gain a chop.
I'll gain a chop. Yeah. Yeah, okay.
Okay,
So now go ahead.
we're in July.
Yep, July.
No,
we're
we should be in August.
We're in August.
Oh, crap. Record a record deal. Panda Palace, the first space headliner, and backstage. I got it.
Okay.
I wanted to go there.
Sucks for you. I'm gonna go do a.
It does suck for me.
Let's go do an interview.
Oh, I gotta roll for my job. Keep forgetting.
Get a rep.
My job is at night.
Okay. So, your turn.
I wanted to go there.
Oh, sorry.
All right, I will go and I will hire crew. I will use my manager, so I pay 1 less because it is a day action.
Nice.
So I'll take my crew.
Okay. I'm gonna go play at Panda Palace. Because I have 4 chops. I've got over 5 rep for that one stat. I have 4 songs and I have a crew. And I will get a chop or a rep. I'll take a chop.
And 3 points.
3 points. And because of Tommy, if I have 10 or less rep, gain an extra rep when you play at Panda Palace.
Okay.
So, 7.
Okay.
If you want more chops, you go play the campus gig.
I'm gonna work.
You're gonna work.
And I get $2.
Okay. I'm gonna Slinkies. And I get 2 fame because it's number 11. If you're a bass player, I'm not. What are you doing up this late? You have to wake up early to go bass fishing.
Ha ha.
Ha ha.
Ha ha. All right. I tell you what. Let's go to Bud's because I don't go to Bud's that often.
All right, there you go.
Okay. An up and coming sound mixer offers to work free to prove their value. You may play a gig once with 1 less crew than required.
Ooh.
You must still meet all of the requirements.
Nice.
So that's an ongoing
Nice.
thing until I do it.
Yeah.
And that's it. So do our cleanup.
Yep. Collect royalties. I get $2.
You get nothing.
Pay
manager. We don't have to yet.
Not yet. We will next turn.
Uh,
Range turn order. You are
That'd be me.
first. You're at 7. I'm at 11.
take our standees back.
Mhm.
Check for low blood sugar.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not gonna.
I mean, technically, your thing should be on as well. Your little thing, because you are.
You have to roll.
Oh,
to
that's
flip,
it.
yeah.
Right. Never mind. Edit that out.
You just did the hot hangout
Yep.
things, and we advanced the round market, which you did.
New event.
New
Our
event.
random
Oh, yeah.
gigs are Run Fair. Your boots read pirate more than minstrel, but your
Mm-hmm.
upside is just too good. Also, churros.
Churros.
I like a good churro.
Are there churros at run fairs?
There's turkey legs and stuff at Run Fairs.
All right. A major rock band breaks up. Misery loves bad company. Higher crew actions this round cost 1 less.
Okay. Higher publisher, Yenser, and Hoovers. Alright, you are first now.
Well, I'm going to go and cut a record deal because that's what I've been dying to do.
Yep.
So I need 3 songs, 3 rep, and 3 chops, which I'm at 5, 7, and 5, so I'm good. So I trade my tape in for my record deal.
Nice.
And then my royalties will go up. So I move that up on my little amp.
Do a radio interview.
Okay,
Get
let's
a
get
rep.
your rep.
That is 3 times I've done a radio interview, so when achieved, get 6 fame.
Wow. Took to 20.
Nice. Okay. You're back.
Okay. So I can play a gig with 1 less crew. So can I play?
Panda.
Can I play Inser?
Answer.
I've got a crew.
You have a crew, okay.
So I could play. So I need
6
6.
songs?
I
Or
do
6
not have.
chops?
Nope, I don't have 6 chops. Doggone it.
Well.
All right. So I will play Panda though, because Panda I need 4 chops, which I have, or 5 rep, which I also have,
Yeah.
and 3 songs. So I would get $1.
A chop or a rep.
I'm gonna get a chop.
And 3 fame.
Yep.
Okay.
So I can still hold on to that because I haven't
Yep.
used it yet.
You moved me.
I moved you.
Yep.
Oops.
I'm
Sorry.
gonna go to the Run Fair though. I'll pay $2 because I want those churros, but I get a chop,
A song and a
a
rep.
song, and a rep. And
What's
hey, guess what? I've played 3 or more random gigs, so I get another 6 fame.
Wow.
Not my personal goals.
You are killing it this time.
Right, hang out. Romance is open.
I know romance is open. But you know what? Let's go to Jack's.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you know what?
I haven't gone to work in a couple turns. Oops.
Oh,
Just
you know what?
realized that.
You know what? I didn't either.
We might have lost our jobs.
You know what?
Now.
I think I've lost my job,
think
so
you
I'm
have.
just gonna get rid of that.
Yeah, I
So
think I might have.
I apologize for that. I know that
It's okay. We've
I've
skipped our
skipped.
jobs. That really isn't super detrimental.
It
Really.
just gets you some money.
Yeah.
You know, early on.
But like losing it's not like the end of the world because if anything, it's a good thing. You're becoming more of a professional musician.
That's true.
So.
You know what? Heck with it. I'm gonna go backstage again.
Of course you are.
I'm a lover, not a fighter. You meet a fan who loves Bowie, but you'll have to do. If you are androgynous, I get 2 rep. Otherwise, I'm 1. I am not, so I will get 1 rep.
That's for Bowie.
Zigastardust.
I will. You're at 7. I can't do it. So I'll go ahead and take the bonus of 1 point by going to Buds. Local concert promoter takes a liking to you. For your next gig only, you may play the next larger venue than the one you are qualified for. Oh, snap. Okay. That's cool.
But you still have to.
No.
You still have to
may
meet the
play the
requirements.
next larger venue than the one you are qualified for.
But I think you still have to have the roadies.
Well, I can get a roadie.
Enough. You only have 1 roadie.
I can buy one.
But that would only give you 2.
But it says I could go here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Then I guess you could.
Well, unless you're going to screw me over and go get a roadie yourself.
All
right. End of phase. Collect your royalties. I get $2.
Hey, I get $2.
But we're paying the manager 3.
Okay.
Arrange new turn order. You were first.
Yep.
Here's your guy. Check for low sugar. Shuffle the hangouts. Go ahead and get a new event.
Our new event is beautiful weather. Perfect weather is putting everyone in generous mood. All spaces this round are open spaces except for hired crew.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna go ahead and do my pet prep phase though. So you can get any base stat. I'm gonna get a base stat if you're choosing.
I'll get a song. We are in
October.
So the $2 higher indie promo, the answer second, which is the middle it says, and Buds. The second.
Oh.
This is middle space. Oh, it does say second
So
middle space.
I would say is here. Yeah, because 6, 7, 8. So I guess that's the middle.
Well, I think this would be the first because you're getting $2.
So, okay, I don't know.
I think it's this one.
Okay, well, that's where I had it last time, so I messed that up then.
All right.
Oh, and the new gig.
And the rule book does say that if you did mess something up,
okay.
It's okay. It's chill. Just kind of, roll with it.
Yep. So private concert for millionaires. They say money isn't everything, but it keeps you in touch with your kids. You get $5, 2 songs, 2 rep, and 2 candy.
Wow.
It's pretty good.
That is a heck of a place.
You're first, though.
I am first. You know what? I'm going to renegotiate my record deal because I have over 5 of each.
Yep.
So that means my royalties is going to go up. And because that's the second time I've done it,
nice.
Not that card. My personal goal card says renegotiate a record deal at least once. And when I do that, I get 5 points.
Yep.
So I've completed that goal.
Nice. I'm going to go hire some crew for $1.
There's your crew.
I'm sorry. I have 2, so 4. No, I can't. I can't do that then. Nope, I can't. I can't put the crew back. I can't pay it because I already have 1, so I need $3. I'll sell my candy. I got 2.
Yeah, you can sell up to 3. You get $1 for each candy.
Yep. Okay.
I think I'm going to play Yenser Arena.
Okay.
And use this. It says I can play a gig once with 1 less crew than required. I still have to meet the other stuff. I do have, I've got 6 chops. I have 8 rep, and I have 6 songs.
Okay.
So I'm good.
You're good.
So you gave me my 6 points?
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
I needed another crew. That sucks.
You know what? I'm going to do this one instead.
Okay.
So back me up 1 point. I'm going to get $2
and 2 chops are up.
I will get 2 chops.
Well, that's fine because you opened it up, so I'll still. Nope, I can't. I don't have another crew.
You don't have
I need
crew?
2 crew. I only have 1 crew.
Well, you can play the Fox, TJ's, or you can go there and get.
I'll do the random gigs. It's good money.
That's actually pretty good. You get 2 candy as well. 2
5
candy,
money.
2 songs, 2 rep, and you got 5 money.
Yeah, I can't beat that.
Too bad there's no 5s. No 1s.
2
Oh, no, there is
yeah,
5s.
and there's a 10.
Oh, there was a 10.
I think.
We've never had that much money.
Yeah, there's a 10.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. I mean, I could make change, but I kind of like just having the ones.
Okay.
So my rep, though, is maxed out. So the next time I would gain a rep, I would gain $1.
For each one that you
Yeah.
go past 11. Because this one goes to 11.
Okay, so you're going to backstage? As per?
Yeah, I think I will go backstage. And I did use this, so that one's done. Backstage, a famous actor talks to me for half an hour. I can either gain 1 rep or 1 fame. I think I'll take the point.
Okay. I'm good to Hoover's.
You hang out at Hoover's a
I
lot.
do. The bathroom is completely occupied and you really have to go now. You can wait and get 2 rep, or you can use the sink and you lose a rep, but you gain 2 points.
Wow.
I'll lose a rep. I gotta go. That's funny.
That's
All right.
disturbing. All right. So royalties.
I get $2.
I get $3.
Pay your manager. We're not doing that. Arrange turn order. I am at 7. You are at 8. So flip that around. Thank you, sir. And shuffle these up.
Our next event. Are we in
We're in
November?
November now, going into
Okay.
November.
Inspiration is in the air. You feel like Mozart with all this music coming out of you. You swear like him too. You're going to get +1 song the first time you gain a song this round.
Okay.
And
New gig. Yeah.
let's see. So we're in November.
New gig is Grammy Award After Party. There's a reason they call it Schnobis. You get some kind
Vince Arena, first space. And Jax.
Jacks. Go ahead and take a base stat of your choosing. I'll take a chop.
Take a song.
Okay. And we're good. Cool.
We only got 2 more rounds left.
Yep.
Okay.
I'm gonna go hire that crew now because I've got my money. Turn later.
And that's your second crew?
That's my second crew.
So your second crew cost you $3.
Yep, I gave 3.
Okay.
Yep.
I'm gonna go hire a second crew, but because I'm going to there, it actually cost me 4.
But you're in
but
the
it's a daytime, so it will cost me 3.
Nice.
And I'll take that.
Okay. I'll play Yenser. I'll take a 6.
Yeah, I will play Yenser as well.
You
I'll get
get
$1. I will get a.
Chopper rep.
I think I'm gonna take a chop.
Okay.
And 5 points.
Yep. I'm gonna go backstage. Long hair, full lips, tight jeans, leather jacket. I lose $1, but I gain 2 songs, or I get a rep. I got cash. I'll lose $1. And that gives me 2 songs, and I have a full set, so that is 5 more. Bam.
Yeah. I'm gonna go to Slinkies, and I get 2 points.
Yep. And you got a set
I
there.
will have a set. It says the pounding rhythm is enough to drive anyone crazy. If you are a drummer, consider it self-inflicted. So that
Gave you
is
your points.
that set there.
Not better. Okay, collect your royalties.
$3 and a point.
2. Nice. Pay the manager. We're not doing till the next turn. Turn order. I am still first. There's your guy. Get a new event.
Oh, yep. And we will have our last
Gig.
gig. So our event is the pre-award show parties. Don't worry, Hollywood parties only suck when you until you get your first invite. No one may play at the listed venue this round. So this is November. No, this is December. No one can play the Panda Palace.
Oh, I think that's okay.
So Panda Palace is blocked.
Our random gig is late night TV, proving that your manager is less useless than you thought, and that the network's lawyers didn't find your request for a yacht full of candy amusing. You get $3, 3 rep, and 3 points.
That's pretty good.
It's not bad.
You got candy. You want to use any candy?
It's the last round. Why not? I'll use a candy. I have a card.
I have a card.
I don't go there yet. Okay. Increase craving by 1. Roll for low blood sugar. I get 1 bonus. So for my first action, I will go to studio.
Okay.
Pay buck. Get a chop. And then I will renegotiate. So I'm at 8, 10, and 10. So I can do the third tier.
You
Just
can.
jump up.
Yep. So you're going to get, you go up all the way in your royalties, which
Yep.
is going to be $5 and 2 points.
Yep. Okay, that's me.
All right. Do I want to use candy?
It's the last round.
All right. You know what? I'm just going to go do an interview
Okay.
and get an extra rep.
Yeah. Okie doke. I'm gonna go do this gig.
We didn't do this.
Yeah, we did.
No,
No, we
because
didn't. Oh,
we're in December.
okay. Did that block? It doesn't block.
Crew Space 1. Did you go to?
No, I didn't.
Okay. Carter Stadium,
Doesn't matter. Can't go there.
Headliner, and Slinkies.
Okay. Oops.
Yeah.
Okay.
Fortunately, it didn't matter.
3 reps.
Designate
1,
someone that
2.
is playing to make sure that they do all of that
Yeah.
during cleanup.
Get 2 more bucks. Okay.
Well, I can play Yenser for $6 or 6 points because I have 9 chops, I have 9 rep, and I
You're
have
good.
7 songs,
And 2 crew.
and I have 2 crew.
Okay.
Yep.
Backstage gets me 2. The fan is super hot. You get 2 rep, so that'd be $2 because I'm maxed. But while you were asleep, the fan steals from you $2 or however much you have, if less. So I lost my $2 that I gained from that.
Well, that seems weird.
No, because I mean I just gained my rep, so it bumped
Oh,
me. I'm a
that's
max,
why
so
you-
that's why.
okay.
Otherwise, I would have lost 2 of my cash.
Yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't. You gain 2 and then lose 2.
Well, if it would have benefited me, I would spend my candy now to go to 2 different hangouts,
yeah.
but it's not going to. So I think I will just go to.
That's me.
That's you.
Yeah,
I think
you.
I will just go to Jack's
Get a point.
because that's a point. And
Yeah.
it says, I feel out of place in my leather pants and crop top. I can either lose a reputation and gain 2 songs, or I can gain a point. So I'll gain a point.
Okay. That is the end. So.
But we still do our cleanup.
So the cleanup. So
And we have to pay our manager. So let's just go in order.
collect your royalties. I get $5 and 2 fame.
I get $3 and a point.
So I pay my manager $5. So there was my 5 that I got from my royalties.
Here is my 5 for my manager.
Okay. We don't do turn order. You can go ahead and just take your standee back just for
Check for
cleanup.
low blood sugar. Nobody had it.
No. Okay, so end game scoring. In addition to fame scored or lost during game cleanup phase, any end game production, performance, and publicity bonuses.
Did we
So-
do an event that round?
I don't think we did either. I mean, we're forgetting a bunch of stuff.
Did we do?
Nope, we didn't.
Oh. Let's see if the event. It's a blood shortage.
No.
Get an extra. So
Donate blood. We
yeah.
didn't do it. Okay.
that was a goof. Sorry.
So finish the game with the highest combined base stats. Well, I've maxed out mine, so I'm at 19.
So that's going to
29.
It's going to give you 5 points. So give me your cube and show you did that.
So I've got 5 more points. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2.
So finish the game with the most money.
I got it.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11,
Seriously?
12. 5 more points, please.
Wow.
And I have 1 of each.
Have at least 1 card from all 5 hangout spots.
I do.
So that one would have been whenever you had
No,
it.
it's at end of
Isn't it?
game.
Does it
I
say
checked because we both tie.
So
Because we all have
we
it.
both get the points.
Do we?
I think.
Even though it says one spot.
Doesn't it? Have at least one card. Oh, so that's why I was wondering.
I know, but it says end of game. I would have assumed it
Where
would
does
be
it say
win,
in the game?
end of game.
Oh.
Sometimes it says when achieved.
Got it.
It says end of game. I feel like it should have been a when achieved.
Yeah.
And that didn't happen, unless no one could just get all of them, but we both did. We all have one of each.
I have.
No,
Oh,
you
yeah,
got
I have one of each.
buds. Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, I got it first, but it's one of those. things.
I'm gonna give you the points because it ain't gonna matter.
Okay.
Because I'm not, even if I got 5 points on that.
Did you? What was your other personal goal?
Oh, the other personal goal I do get, because have more of the backstage than the glamour.
5. Put you at 1.
Yeah.
2 for each base stat. That is 11. That's me. Do you have any at 11?
Nope.
And $1 or 1 point for $3 cash on hand, rounded down. How
That'd be
much did
2
I
for
say
me.
I had?
You had 8, I think.
No, I had more than 8.
I had 7.
8. Oh, I had 11. So
For 3?
3.
So you get
3 more
3
points.
points. Wow.
1, 2, 3.
That's
So 67.
That's a butt kicking. I do have to say that I've won all the games prior, but neither games that we've played before we scored this much.
True.
So, what do you give a rock star as a trophy?
Candy.
You give him candy? You give him a bowl full of candy. Yeah, that was pretty fun. There's not as close as I thought it was going to be.
No. I was watching those bonuses at the end game though.
I think I made a couple of mistakes.
Yeah,
and
we
that
made a
cost
couple,
me.
but as it says, it's okay.
No, I mean, I personally gameplay made a couple of
Oh,
mistakes, but yes, we did make a few
I'm still mad
mistakes.
that I messed up that one. I couldn't play here, but I needed more crew.
Yeah. All right. So now let's get to what we think. All right, Megan, since you are the reigning rock queen, I
For
guess,
now.
I'm going to let you go first.
I really, really, really like this game. I'm really glad that we got the chance to demo this at Gen Con. We waited on our last day so we could do this. We were in that first demo group that morning. And once we just did a couple, I think we only played 3 rounds in the demo room, but I loved it. I thought it was so cool. I wanted to get my hands on it, and I'm just everything about it I think is cool. I love a good worker placement. I love the theming. It's not too hard. It looks kind of overwhelming. Even the book says, why is this so long? It's because it literally lists out every single thing that you could possibly need. And it's color coded to tell you, what section you're in. I think it's really well done.
Yes, I agree.
Yeah, I mean, I don't really have any complaints. I think this is a really solid game.
Yeah, as rule books go, this one was really, really good.
Yes.
The material is almost like a recycled material too, I think.
Yeah, it's not like a glossy. Yeah, it does feel like recycled paper. But yeah, I mean, I think it fits. Everything kind of fits with the theme. There's little bits in here that's kind of tongue-in-cheek. Yeah, like you said about the managers. Your manager is not your friend. They can be powerful things for you, but they have a contract and a very good lawyer. So do your best to pay them. Otherwise, they'll sue you. But I mean, yeah, it's fun. I think it's very... I mean, it's just kind of funny too. I peed in a sink.
Yeah.
It's just these cards are really funny. I think it was funny too when we demoed it. It took you a bit to realize that the candy was the drugs.
Yeah. I'm like, oh, well, they're just, they're candy because they need the sugar.
I was like, no, think about it.
Yeah, that was an old man moment.
Yeah.
No, I too was glad we were able to demo this at Gen Con. Plus, this is a game that, while it is a normal box size game, because most of the DeVere games I think are of the smaller box variety.
This is a good size box.
This I think is my favorite of their big box games. I've played Lacrimosa. I like this one a lot better than that. As far as, I mean, it's a worker placement game.
Yes.
And we like
And
worker
set
placement
collection,
games.
to some extent.
Yeah. Kind of like, Lords of Waterdeep
Yeah.
was probably our quintessential worker placement game that we had. It was the
first
first
one.
video that we featured on the channel.
Yeah.
We like that. I love the fact that this theme works really well with that.
Yes.
As you're, going through the different phases of the day, your morning, night, and then your after hours hangout. so the theme, I think, really just pours into this.
I really like the replayability too. You have a really good stack of characters. You have a lot of different jobs and personal goals. The last game that we had played before filming, my goal was I needed a lot of candy. So that was where I was putting a lot of my attention onto so I could get those points.
That's who I was at Gen Con.
Yeah.
Donovan Sterling.
I mean, I think all of them are cool, and the back of these characters give like backstory. So again, attention to detail. They didn't need to do that. Could have just been here's a cool looking character, but they put in some detail here, which is cool.
Yeah, I played as Eric Fairchild. I played as Leo Love.
I played as both the drummers. Yeah.
Yeah.
Bam Bam was who I played at Gen Con. But yeah, I mean, I think component wise, I like how like your guitar picks are your starting markers. This little marker looks like a little calendar, like your stars for your fame. I think your amp as your player board is really cool.
Yes.
Some assembly was required, but I think it's so cool to, you can, adjust the dials for everything. And, everything's very colorful and color coordinated. My only thing with the components is I appreciate these little character standees. I don't like how hard it is to get them out or in these little things because it sounds like you're gonna break them.
Yeah, that was my complaint too.
Yeah.
If you look here, let's see
it's
how well that shows
hard.
up.
Like I'm worried I'm gonna snap it. I don't think I could, but I'm just afraid I'm gonna crack
I
it
mean,
or something.
I realize it needs to be snug. Like I said, I'm worried. I mean, the detail on it is great.
They're really cool. And there is like a little bit of film on these when you get them. Because the designer commented on our unboxing and said, "Hey, make sure you take off all that film." Because at first I was like, "They're really frosty. Like I kind of like that." And we're like, "Oh, there's the film on these, so make sure you take those off of your pieces." But that's like my only kind of complaint. I mean, I think everything else is pretty good.
Yeah,
all of your cardboard pieces are really thick and sturdy.
All your cards have a linen finish.
Yeah, I mean, the font could be, I guess, a little bit bigger on your player aid.
Yeah, I wish that was bigger.
They pack a lot on here, so you don't have to constantly go through the rules.
And you can even, look at the back.
The back has all your iconography, so that's helpful. But yeah. I mean, overall, I really don't have any complaints. I think this is a really good game. And it was a sleeper hit. We weren't expecting it. And then we get to Gen Con and we see all these banners and everything for it. And we're like, oh, what is this? And everyone has it.
I had heard about it prior to Gen Con. But I believe this was the game of Gen Con this year.
Yeah. That and Comic Hunters. They were the hardest ones to get.
Yes, but I think this one was bigger than Comic Hunters because every day, people were fighting for a spot to get in on a demo on it. If you did buy it at Gen Con, you actually got the card, for Jackie Fox. Plus, she was there signing them.
Yeah.
So people were opening their boxes, and she was signing the covers of wherever. Yeah. Didn't you say you saw her sign there for like a tramp stamp?
Which I thought was funny. Yeah, I mean, that's a good place to sign, right above the tush.
Yeah. But no, I really enjoy the gameplay. And you were talking about the replayability.
Yeah.
You have a stack of cards for jobs. You've
Gigs,
got,
goals.
all your performance stuff. And you're only using one, so you've got quite a few of those.
These like hangout cards, we haven't actually shuffled them with each game. We just, when we clean up, we just pop them on the bottom, so we always have new cards for us. And they're just funny. I think these are really cool.
And playing with the right crowd.
Yes.
Now, granted, a father playing this game with his daughter, there's some questionable things.
But I'm of age.
You are of age.
It's okay.
You're way past age. But still.
But yeah, I mean, make sure, the group that you're playing with is kind of cool with some suggestive, themes.
Very suggestive.
Yeah, I mean, that is why it does have a 16 and up. I don't think, little Tommy should probably be playing this one.
No. We talked about the money being really cool.
Yeah,
you can see all the doodles that they have on that.
But just
and it feels like real money.
Yeah.
So you're talking about the fives.
It's not your Monopoly money.
We never really, in a two-player game, never really needed the fives, but you can see it's a little different color. And then you've got a few tens there.
Yeah.
There's small
Lots
ones. But yeah, these,
it's
so cool. Normally I would ding a game for having paper money, but this looks and feels just like real money.
It fits well with the theme.
So yeah, I really like that. I like all the components with the exception of the standees. I wish
that's a minor thing.
That is
really,
really minor.
Overall.
But there's plenty of different characters you can play. It plays up to 5.
Yeah.
So you can get a lot of people, and the board is double-sided. So
it scales. Yeah.
Let's go ahead and flip that board just so people can see it. So you can see. Whoops.
I mean, you have more crew spots here, more of your studio rehearsal. You can record a demo twice.
You got more.
Yeah, there's more.
Or
One more here, I think.
Or is there 4? Or 5, I mean. Was there 5 to begin with?
No, there was 5. Yeah.
Okay. But yeah, so you've got more hiring
spots.
crew and more studios. Everything else. Oh, you've got 2 spots for a record demo. So only one person can go there in a 2 to 3 player game. 2 people can go there in that. And it will tell you that these markers, the hot hangout markers, there's a different set that you use if you're playing 2 or 3 or if you're playing 4 or 5. So they have thought of a lot of things. I think the coolest thing though is these player boards that really look like amps. Like I said, there is a little assembly required, and sometimes these knobs get a little stiff.
They're okay though.
But that's a very minor thing, and I think the more you play it, the more those are going to probably loosen up. But like I said, the theming on this is great. You look at your demo tape. I mean, that looks like it's straight out of Guardians of the Galaxy. The awesome mix tape there, and then you've got your record deal that you trade your tape in for.
It's really cool. All of it is awesome. This is definitely in my top 5, and I think this is my game of the year.
Wow,
I've really enjoyed it.
I don't know if it's my game of the year, but I know it's up there. And this is probably the best worker placement game we've played in years.
Yeah, that's very true.
I'm trying to think
worker placement, but
I'm trying to think back what was the last worker placement game we played, and I can't even think about it, but I can definitely remember this.
Yeah, I mean, it's been a while for sure.
Yeah. But no, I think this game has it all. It's got great theme. If you're a rock fan,
you like Daisy Jones and the Six on Amazon or the book. It's a really good book and show. It's about rock and roll, and it's basically Fleetwood Mac but fictionalized. It's good.
But like I said, I like this. I like the variability of this. How about some backstage passes? I really enjoy everything about this game. And like I said, the standee thing, which I think they look cool. I just wish that they had a better way of.
I wish they already were like maybe assembled, and you weren't having to like take them in and out for your player color. Like I don't know, somehow like put a ring around it to say it's yours, or just know,
Yeah, because a lot of games will do that.
Yeah,
you put a color ring around it.
Yeah, that's again very minor. Overall, it's a great game.
Yeah. Like I said, production quality on this is very good, and the art style. We didn't really talk about that too much. This is, I mean, kind of like a 70s era, art style, and so that fits, perfectly with the theme of the game too, as well as how the characters look, and especially like I said, some of the little stories on the individual cards really like that. So I'm giving this 2 thumbs way up.
2 thumbs up.
All right, so that is Rock Hard 1977 from DeVere, and we will catch you guys next time.
Bye.
Thanks for watching our video. We hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, click that like and subscribe button. You can also follow us on social media like Facebook
and Twitter at DadBeDaughter.
And if you like what we do and you want to support us, you can visit our Patreon page. So thanks for watching.
Thanks.